It's the realest and welcome back to the channel. Before we get into today's video, I do have another display promotion for you. I got positive reviews last time. People actually were in the comments talking about how they found it a useful promotion, actually something they would use and not something that just takes up the beginning of the video. So I am going to do another one today. For those that don't know what or who Display are, they are a metal poster magnet stick on your wall type company. Okay, they got a marketplace on their website, display.com. Over 40,000 content creators and designers are on there, making all the designs on there authentic, making them original, making them neat and ready to put on the realest wall. Also, we're going through a time, as we know, where a lot of things that we do affect the earth and they have a large knock-on effect. For every display that you buy, you will be planting a tree somewhere, and over 12 million trees have actually been planted in Africa. So what can we say? Amazing. You're going to be putting something towards the cause by also designing your own place, how and however you design and wish to do. Yeah, we got Black Friday sales. 1 to 2 displays. 1 to 2 displays, you'll get 34% off. 3 to 4, you'll get 38% off. And 5+, you get 42% off. But that's only if you click the link in the description. Okay, this is valid until December 3rd, not 4th, not 5th, the 3rd. Understand? Click that link. Now I'm going to show you how to mount this onto your wall and give you some final instructions of how to get your display. Shout out to Display all the time. So here I have my display, fresh as you can see, out the packet, no second-hand things. Yeah, metal. It's matte metal. We ain't got the gloss one for 2.5 mil, but one of my favorite shows, so we got to show some respect to it. So this is the poster itself. I'm going to show you now how you're going to mount this onto the wall. Start off with our protective leaf. This is going to go directly onto the wall right here. Then we're going to grab our magnet. I'm going to stick it right here. Yeah, I'm going to go right there. Press hard for 5 seconds, but because it's me, I'm going to give it a little knock as well, as long as I don't break through the wall. And that's one done. As I told you, don't expect nothing pitch perfect, but you'll see the final result. Perfect. We've got our 2.5 mil. And voila. Right on your wall, lovely design, poster, ready. Remember to click the link in my bio to get your Black Friday discount. The realist has his collections on there. I've added a few new ones. I've added a little comedy collection on there as well. It's a bit more personal. I kept it sports before. Now we're bringing it into what I like to watch on TV, and that's why I decided to use this one today as an example. So click the link in the description, get your display. Happy Black Friday. Welcome back to the Realist channel on YouTube. And this week there's been a lot of bickering amongst very influential people in the industry. You know, we got JJ who's decided to quote tweet Logan, you got Floyd tweeting Logan, you got Logan sending video messages out to Floyd, and then you got Jake and Logan chatting shit amongst each other. So yeah, it's been a very entertaining week, and these are the weeks we enjoy because I can react to it and give you guys some genuine feedback and content on how I feel about these situations. And yeah, let's not waste no time. So Jake versus Logan. This thing was brought up by Jake's trainer, BJ Flores. Flores was a decent professional in his time, and he's decided to say that Jake could beat Logan. Okay, now I don't think it should ever be suggested that two brothers fight each other. I don't know in the history of boxing when two brothers have actually faced off against each other. The only time that I've heard of brothers fight each other is on my series, Fight Night Champion, when Andre steps in to give his brother a chance at the heavyweight title. But besides that, if you ain't seen that, go check the Fight Night series. But back to the point, brothers should not fight. Okay, no amount of money should allow brothers to step in the ring and fight each other. But I guess if Jake can badmouth his brother and speak about him how he does, then why does BJ feel the need to keep an element of loyalty? Me personally, I'd stay out of it and stick to my morals and say, you and your brother, you can say what you want about him, but as your trainer and with my morals, I wouldn't want to see you lot fight. You guys have seen me deal with two brothers before who don't get on very well, and the only thing I tried to do was bring them closer together, not separate them. So that's my standpoint, and there's evidence to back that up. And yeah, I just think that's ridiculous. Now, next point, we got Logan versus Floyd. This is just, it is ridiculous. Let's not act like it isn't. Let's not act like it's not ridiculous. We got arguably the best boxer ever in there with a social media guy. Very good social media guy, very influential, but when it comes to the sport of boxing, has proven that it might not be his thing. That's fair to say. No one can beef me on that, right? But what we're starting to find out and what we're starting to see more and more often in the sport is it's not about the skill level anymore. It's not about how much you've achieved in the ring. It's about how many eyes you can get to see what is happening. So you got Floyd, who breaks numbers, pay-per-view number, record on top of record on top of record. Then you got Logan, who holds records in his own right, and has also managed to achieve great social media success following, and when he decided to do boxing, filled out 2 stadiums alongside the big bro KSI. So business-wise, it makes perfect sense. Business-wise, it's an excellent move, because what can you do? Combine those two industries, or two separate industries, or the same thing, and meet on the middle ground. Meet in the middle ground. We got social media that met boxing, which led to KSI and Logan. Now we got boxing, the pinnacle of boxing, meeting with social media. It makes for a huge event. But I do believe this is something, if it does happen, this is something that should wait until crowds are back. We cannot have a spectacle like this and have no crowd. Watching it from home is great, but people deserve to have the opportunity to be there and watch that fight. That's what I would say. Shout out to Breadbatch as always.
You've had the contract for a while now, and at first I thought you didn't sign it because you didn't want one punch to ruin your legacy. But now I feel like maybe you haven't signed it because you don't know how to spell your name. But don't worry, champ, I got you. Check this out. I made you a cheat sheet. This is your name, Floyd Mayweather. Pretty simple, starts with an F, then, fuck. Well, yeah, you might get in the W anyways. Then an L, your first L, O-Y-D, Mayweather. Sign the fucking contract, Floyd.
So, there you go. You can hear Logan is confident, hitting the bag as he always has hit the bag. But you know what? When I look at these things, I don't know how you look at these things. I don't know how you guys look at these things, but when I look at that, I just see him doing what he's done best. I see Logan doing what got him to where he is today, and what got him there at such a fast, meteoric rate. This is what he is good at. He's good at making you watch what he's doing, and that's what all these guys are good at. Include from Sidemen to Chunks to Gibb to Calyx, Freezy, everybody. What they're good at is getting you to watch what they're doing. And Logan has now seen an opportunity where all he has to do is what he has always done, and it can generate him a crazy, crazy life-changing event. So why wouldn't he do it? That's what I see. When I see these videos, that's what I see. I don't see Logan looking ripped with gloves on, or, you know, oh, his hand speed was decent, or like he's actually beefing him because he hates him. Like, I don't see that. What I see is someone who is using what he's always done, but now to promote a potential event. So yeah, very interesting to see who bites at the opportunity to have this fight, if anyone does, because it would be great to see. On the flip side, we got Floyd. Boxing credentials speak for itself, but with this sort of opponent and this time frame, there's no point in touching on Floyd dominating the real boxing world. So we're just gonna start at a point where I think it's fair. No disrespect to Conor McGregor though, I'm not trying to say he's in the same level as Logan, but I mean in terms of boxers, you know, pure boxers. So Floyd in 2017 decided to fight Conor McGregor, which we know was a groundbreaking event once again. Why? Because Conor McGregor's fan base, amazing. Floyd, notorious in the boxing game. I don't think it's like more of a fan base, but I think he has a lot of people who want to see him fail, and people wanted to see Conor McGregor do him and be like, yeah, our guy done you. But that brings more level, if not more people to tune into an event. They always say hate sells better than love, and I think Floyd is one of the pinnacles of that. So those two joined together, that made a huge event, and they fought for the money belt, which obviously isn't a real belt, but doesn't matter. It's just that type of event sets the trend for what can happen with Logan and Floyd. We all know Logan can't fight the best. I believe Jake's better than Logan by quite a bit. We're not expecting, it's not about the result, it's about what they managed to do in the build up and what they managed to do for their lives long term afterwards. It's not really about the result, but we'll make another video on that if this fight is ever confirmed. Remember, this hasn't even been confirmed. But yeah, it's the realest. I've said what I've had to say today. Catching up with the people is always good. To all the realest members out there who are members of the channel, I hope you're enjoying the content. More will be on the way. If you're not a member, just click join when you go to my channel page. Join up, be a part of the team. You're already part of the team by watching, but you know, come closer to the family, and we'll provide some great content for you. But yeah, like and subscribe. It's getting to the end of the year. A lot of you are gonna put on a lot of weight. Then you're gonna need to go gym. Then you're gonna have to need a protein shake and a protein bar. And if you want that, then go to myprotein.com, because right now you can get 47% off because of Black Friday sales. So don't be a fool. Don't miss out on nearly 50% off on an item. Do that. And if you don't know what I do at the end of the videos, it's that time.